Jackson County Today. Hot topics, relevant stories, and news developments that affect our community.
How does the Jackson County budget get decided each year? Each county department develops its own recommended budget. In public meetings held in late March, department heads meet with the administrator, commissioners, and budget committee members to discuss their proposed fiscal year budgets. Then, in mid-April, departments present their recommended budgets to the budget committee at public hearings held in the Jackson County Courthouse Auditorium. The 2026-27 public hearings provided detailed insight into and understanding of the services being provided to the citizens of Jackson County.
The Finance Department has 3 programs. It's made up of the Taxation Office, Accounting, and Treasury. The Taxation Office is mainly responsible for the collection and the distribution of property taxes. The Accounting Program provides financial reporting, general ledger, accounts payable, and payroll services to county departments. And the Treasury Program manages the cash and investments of the county, as well as distributing the revenues for taxes to the taxing districts and ensuring on-time payment of our debt service payments. The Finance Department continues to have strong performance indicators. Our payroll has a very high accuracy rate. We continue to receive clean and unmodified opinions on our audits, and we are increasing our electronic tax payments and our availability of online statements, which will improve more of our efficiency and reduce our costs.
Can I just add one thing? It kind of got glossed over real quickly that we're a Triple Crown winner. There are literally only 2.5% of all local governments in the entire United States. The last that they published in 23, there were only 11 local governments in the state of Oregon and only 2 counties, and none that have won it consecutively as often as our county. So I just want you all to know, and Shannon and her staff deserve the praise for that.
So you can see that our portfolio is well diversified, with the majority of it being in agency paper of the United States. Our total portfolio is just over $400 million. And then we also carry a high quality credit. Most of our paper is AAA or AA plus.
I'm going to give first a brief overview of the duties of my office. So generally, we place the real market value and the maximum assessed value for all property in the county. That's over 101,000 property accounts. We maintain the ownership, boundary, map, and acreage data for all of those properties. That's all in the effort to properly levy taxes on behalf of 41 tax districts. You'll notice on the graph that there was a large jump in the 2025 tax year, and that represented reappraisal projects that we took on. We also, as a part of that reappraisal project, we identified quite a bit of omitted property throughout the county, and that's just based on very few inspections. So I expect that if we can maintain a reappraisal program like this, we will be able to clean up and collect on behalf of the districts that we serve. There were taxable changes that I expect for the 2026 year. House Bill 3940 passed in the 2025 legislative session, and it requires a change in the number of acres being collected on behalf of the rural fire protection districts. We have to allocate value to each of the acres, and then the maximum assessed value or specially assessed value for those acres then is collected on behalf of those districts. The net result is that I expect that 8,000 property accounts will receive an increase on their tax statements this year.
The county clerk's office is anticipating revenue in the amount of $1,868,920 and expending $1,918,044 to meet our budget target. During the 2026-27 budget year, on behalf of the clerk's administrative, elections, recording, and property values appeals board program. The majority of clerk's office revenues are obtained through recording fees, marriage licensing fees, document sales, and special election reimbursements. We do not get reimbursed for primary and general elections. We completed a risk and vulnerability assessment of the elections program through the Oregon Titan Fusion Center and the Oregon Department of Justice with support from the Secretary of State. we had our protective security advisors that were assigned to our area and the state of Oregon come in and help us determine some of the vulnerabilities. And then we went on a process to try and correct some of those vulnerabilities.
The president issued an executive order eliminating mail-in ballots. I know the state of Oregon has filed a lawsuit to overturn that. Where are you at in terms of the potential that this may go into effect? And do you have any sense of the impact it's going to have on your organization if we do have to eliminate mail-in ballots and the cost of that?
From my understanding, the Constitution of the United States gives the states sole authority over time, place, and manner of elections. That being said, we are working very closely with the Secretary of State's office as well as to our Oregon Association of County Clerks. At this point, we have no changes to our process. So I want to pass that on to our voters that we are continuing as we always have for the May 2026 primary election.